Last Tuesday, I attended a funeral for Officer Kenny Moats, a Maryville, Tennessee police officer who was killed in the line of duty responding to a domestic disturbance call. Kenny Moats was a young man. He has 3 young children. His wife, Brittany, and he are in their early 30s. Nothing has so touched our community that I can remember in a long, long time. Maryville, Tennessee is a small town. Blount County is our county. Things like this are not supposed to happen where we live. An officer gets a call, he goes to deal with a domestic disturbance, and he's ambushed from the house where he's called by a person who's now in prison. There was a huge outpouring of support from our community, not just for Kenny Moats, but also for the men and women in blue in the police department of Maryville and of the Blount County deputies who were there as well. There was a procession before the funeral. The funeral was at 7 o'clock last Tuesday. The church, Sevier Heights Baptist Church, began filling up at 4. It was nearly full with hundreds of people, and there were more than 1,200 who listened in on a webcast. And the next day, as I was driving to the airport, I found myself behind a procession of maybe 200 squad cars from many different police departments and sheriff's offices around our state and other places. There was a flag of honor, the United States flag of honor, that is flown to honor first responders who are killed in the line of duty. It was driven from Texas, so it could be there to honor Kenny Moats as well. So today on the Senate floor, I come simply to express the feelings of the United States Senate, I'm sure all of us, to his family and to those who served with him in the Maryville City Police Department, to the Blount County Sheriff's deputies, to the entire community who is grieved over his loss. At the funeral, the police chief, Tony Crisp, gave a commendation to Officer Moats. It's called the Commendation of Valor. It's awarded to a police officer who demonstrates gallantry and extraordinary heroism. The act must have been so exceptional, the rules say, that the officer, while fully aware of the imminent threat to their own personal safety, assumed a voluntary course of action above and beyond the call of duty at the risk of his own life. This commendation is the highest decoration conferred by the department. I was moved, as were everyone in the church last Tuesday night, by Chief of Police Tony Crisp reading of the Commendation of Valor. I would like to offer that Commendation of Valor to be inserted at this point in the record and express to